The NFL playoffs are upon us, and today we will be trying to predict every single wild card game correct. Yes, we will be trying to predict them correct. And let's start off with the Chargers and Jaguars in Jacksonville. Two quarterbacks young, debuting in the playoffs. Possibly we'll be seeing these quarterbacks a lot more further down their career here in the playoffs and possibly more matches, but Justin Herbert versus Trevor Lawrence. Yes, this is actually really exciting because these are two QBs that are really talented, and I can't wait to see how they do it under pressure here in the playoffs. But I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think the pressure is going to get to both of these guys, and it will be 9-13, around that kind of scoreline. I believe it's going to be really close, and one of these two quarterbacks is going to have a clutch drive at the end that will determine the game, and I think the Jacksonville Jaguars will be doing that. I think the Jaguars win this game in Jacksonville. This is actually kind of a hot take because I'm saying that the Chargers are more favored than the Jaguars, but the Jags are on fire. They figured it out. They were 3-7 at one point, and now they are 9-8, heading in with a home field advantage here in the wild card. They get through. Trevor Lawrence has his little iconic late drive to just go on top of the Chargers and win, and we'll see him in the next round. Now, we've got Dolphins going into Buffalo, divisional rivaled game, but I'm going to go with the obvious. Bills by 50. Bills by 50. I'm kidding. Not by 50, but this is going to be a embarrassing game for the Dolphins. They've got Skylar Thompson or Teddy Bridgewater. It's just not Tua. That's all we know. Tua is not starting. And if Tua's not starting, it's over. They got no shot. Bills just had the DeMar Hamlin thing. And I think with that going on, there's no way the Bills lose this game. And the Bills, it's going to be like 48-17. Something crazy like that. I really doubt the Dolphins get into this game at any point throughout the game. It's going to be a Bills dominant. It's very obvious. So Bills are going to destroy and win that game. Then we've got another, divisional rival game here in the wild card when we got Bengals going against the Ravens in Cincinnati. Now, possibly no Lamar Jackson. Most likely no Lamar Jackson. They haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm pretty sure no Lamar. But either way, I'm going to go with the safe bet and say Cincinnati win that game. Even though I'd rather see Baltimore win that, I just think Cincinnati's going to win. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. They've gotten some impressive wins against teams like the Chiefs and all that throughout the regular season. The offense looks like it's firing on all cylinders. So I think Cincinnati has a really good shot of going to the Super Bowl again. So they're going to be a Lamar Jackson Jackson-less Ravens. So the teams we got, it would be the Chiefs would play the Jaguars. I think right there, the Chiefs would easily win that game. They get on through. And then Bills would play Cincinnati. I think the Bills get through, and then it'd be Chiefs versus the Bills. And then I see the Bills going to the Super Bowl. So that's my Super Bowl pick from the AFC. I'm not going to get too much into it with all the other predictions that aren't for sure, just the wild card ones. And let's go to the NFC where we've got Cowboys, Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay get really lucky in the playoffs, but not today. We've got the Cowboys winning that game. Yes, the Cowboys. Cowboys look really solid. I think they're more underrated. A lot of people hate the Cowboys, so they're going to say the Cowboys are going to be, they're not going to make it. I don't really like the Cowboys, but I don't like Tom Brady at all. So I'm going to go Cowboys there, and you're going to see the Cowboys win that game in Tampa Bay. Then we've got Giants, Vikings. It's a mid-off. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be dominated by the run game from both teams. It's two teams with good run games, good head coaches, and then a quarterback that is there to manage the game. And I just think I'm going to go with the Vikings. Yes, the Vikings are going to win that game. I think the Giants are really good. They made a great step in the future, and I'm just saying if Brian Dowell gets this done and gets a playoff win, this guy's going to be absolutely the best hire of the offseason. But the Vikings head coach is great as well. He's really just, he's been riding Justin Jefferson like crazy, made him the best receiver in the league, and I'm really impressed with the job he's done. But let's move on to the 49ers Seahawks. I think the 49ers dominate that game, and they win Brock Purdy looks good, and we'll see the playoff atmosphere or that playoff pressure gets to him. But I don't think it matters because Christian McCaffrey is going to have a hell of a game, and that's really going to be the difference. So I've got 49ers winning that game. So it would be Eagles playing, I believe, the Cowboys, and then, if I'm not wrong, Vikings play the Niners, and I think right there, Niners win, Eagles win, Niners, Eagles. I would probably go Niners, Bills, Super Bowl. Yeah, that's my prediction. Anyways, leave a comment down below on what you think about my wild card prediction. That's what I was heavily, focused on, the wild card games. Not really going forward with all the games that I think. I'm just putting out my little prediction at the top of my head. But the wild card games I really did put an emphasis in, and those are the way I think it will go. And my early Super Bowl prediction is the Bills. I don't see the Bills losing with the whole Damar Hamlin thing. They have a chip on their shoulder that is bigger than anybody else's chip, so they will most likely win this Super Bowl. It is written in the stars. But anyways, leave a comment down below like I just said, and see you on the next one.